In this breaking story, the vice president of Venezuela just wrecked Donald Trump's night with a brutal public takedown. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, at the end of the day, Donald Trump's involvement with Venezuela, it has one motive: oil.
Saddam Hussein now has weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Now we all know that was complete bullshit, and it was my fellow soldiers and I who paid the price, fighting in a war predicated on a bunch of lies.
President Donald Trump says the United States will strike Venezuela.
I understand the concern, but the difference is that back then we had dumb presidents.
Fentanyl is a weapon of mass destruction.
Chemical weapons is a threat to the United States.
Fentanyl poses a chemical weapons threat to the United States.
His regime has an active support for and cooperation with terrorist networks.
Al-Qaeda of our hemisphere.
It has nothing to do with oil.
Venezuela for the American oil companies will be a field day.
And now they're trying to do the same exact thing again.
Why don't we just take over the oil?
And still, Trump continues to get called out and slammed for this kind of behavior.
The first 5 or 6 questions from reporters, as you just heard, were how do you do this? Who's going to be in control? He talked about the men standing behind me. Essentially, we'll be working with a group until there is a proper transition. Also mentioned that he did hear that the vice president, Delcy Rodriguez, was sworn in, and that she echoed that she wanted to work with the Trump administration as they make this transition. Ed, your thoughts?
Oh, Jerika, so many questions unanswered there by the president, and questions that everyone here in Washington, once they get back, Congress certainly will be asking in the coming days. Yes, this was a limited and precise extraction of a leader and his wife to face charges in the United States. But by saying now that the United States is going to, in essence, run or occupy Venezuela until a transition is completed, and the president at one point suggested it could last at least a year, that is a significant new endeavor, and one that's going to require, obviously, military involvement, American funding, a fair amount of political capital and attention spent on a part of the world where the United States is not actively occupied or really engaged in several decades. And so remember, against all of this, our polling has shown in recent weeks widespread opposition to military operations there and a widespread lack of understanding from the White House about why this is necessary. Did the president do enough in this exchange with reporters to explain why it's necessary? We'll see. But there will be all sorts of questions. And the fact that he didn't identify whether it's a civilian or military leadership that will be running the country with the world's largest known oil reserves, and obviously a place that has caused great instability across South America and the Western Hemisphere, opens up all sorts of questions that are yet to be answered and will have to be answered in the coming days.
But now the Venezuela vice president just dropped a bomb on Donald Trump and destroyed his entire night. Take a look at this.
Gobiernos del mundo están sencillamente impactados de que sea la República Bolivariana de Venezuela víctima y objeto de un ataque de esta naturaleza que tiene sin duda alguna tinte sionista. Es realmente vergonzoso. Lo dijo nuestro padre libertador en la Carta de Jamaica. El velo se ha rasgado, ya hemos visto la luz y se nos quiere volver a las tinieblas. Se han roto las cadenas, ya hemos sido libres y nuestros enemigos pretenden de nuevo esclavizarnos. Si hay algo que el pueblo venezolano y que este país tiene muy claro, es que jamás volveremos a ser esclavos. Se activa toda Venezuela y el decreto que ya fue suscrito por el presidente Maduro, único presidente de Venezuela. Hay un solo presidente en este país que se llama Nicolás Maduro Moro.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.